What is going on, guys? Welcome to the realm and welcome to the channel. Well, yeah, if you haven't been here before, which is odds you haven't, because a lot of the people that watch this channel aren't subscribed, which is it's a shame. It's a real shame. Because we actually build cool things on here. As you can see, we have our hemisphere taking shape. It slowly, of course, but we're getting there. And we're actually going to start a new project today, which I'm actually very excited about, and I'm sure you guys will be excited about it too as soon as you find out what it is. So the project that I want to get beginning today is actually the arena. Yeah, this place we built, or at least constructed the outline for, the perimeter, the circle, which is about 401 blocks in diameter, so it's got an odd number, which is, it works for us. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Look at this. It literally is massive. It is the largest thing you've ever seen in your life. We actually have had this idea where we create little mini POIs everywhere and make like our own little custom map, which I really like the idea of that. And so I was thinking, why don't we get started on the first project today, and that is a medieval sort of like between medieval and modern day technology. So it'll be more like very like oak, stone. I'm not sure how you would explain it. Like industrial revolution, not industrial. I don't know. We'll get there. But I'm thinking about creating the lighthouse today, because this is going to be like a little bay for freight shipment. Yeah, and I really want to give this place a story, which is, it's going to be pretty cool. And then we can create more and more as we go along. I'm thinking about doing something around here with maybe to do with a castle. I'm not sure. We might not even end up using this as a Hunger Games arena and just our own little map, which will be equally as cool. Anyway, so that is one thing that we're going to be getting done today. However, before we actually get started on that project, however, I want to actually address another thing, and that is going to the mega base and continuing more on the sphere. I have just realized how messy this looks. Look at this. That is supposed to be the first little segment right there, but because we have the sorting system there, it doesn't look very tidy. I'm not sure what we can do about that. In hindsight, it probably should have made the hemisphere slightly larger. I was getting attacked too much by skeletons, so I am returning to bed. Are you serious? That thing is still there? Oh my gosh! Okay, I think we've done like 4 layers. No, 3 layers. I think we can do a bit more. I think we can at least get to that railway. Okay, I think I've completed it, or at least the amount that we're going to do this episode. It's something, okay? It's not much, but it's something. We could do another bit, but let's just do that last little bit, because I'll feel guilty otherwise. I think now we've done our quota. Next episode, I hope to get a little bit of a crack formed around this little railway that we have, because like I want to make it look like the railway sort of intruded, I guess. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. It's like I'm making a futuristic hemisphere only to stab a futuristic railway through it, which may not seem very logical, but that's fine. Now I think we should head over to the fishing village area, where I will start creating the lighthouse. I'm gonna have to do some planning creative before we do that, because I don't even have a clue what palette we're gonna use, what anything we're gonna use. I haven't done these sort of builds in a long time. Okay, so after a little bit of planning, like a little bit, I mean a lot, I have designed a new lighthouse that we can use, and it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. We're going for a very medieval style with this place, and I've actually decided to cut a little bit at that mountainside and begin on a little template for our lighthouse. Now, what I'm thinking about doing for this fishing village design, because that's what we're using, we're going to put a lighthouse there, and then some docks with some houses. This is going to be like my first time building like a village or a town type thing, I guess you could say. So it's going to be definitely a cool project. Yeah, so I was thinking, why don't we have a river running through here and like have like a toll gate? So like the people that want to go through have to pay money, and then they have access to the river, or they have access to come out of the river, which I think will be cool. And we can have like little boats on the river here doing cool things, and boats entering, which will be equally as cool. Tell me what you think in the comments. Any more ideas that you want for the fishing village, or even for this massive area, which encompasses a spruce forest, another little oak and birch forest, massive mountain range, and a little bit of the jungle. Because, yeah, we got a fishing village here, but we also want to start building a whole lot of other new POIs. Anyway, back to this. So, the lighthouse. I've got a design, and I'm still working on it a little bit, but I think I can start getting the first little part done. I want to look like this place almost is ready for an attack. So, I want this to be a little bit fortified, a little bit ready for invaders to come. And, yeah, I think that'll start looking very cool. So, I'm going to go dump off all this dirt, and we can actually get this constructing. First off, I want to start getting this island part a bit more terrained. Okay, so I'm at this item sorter, and I'm thinking, why don't we go grab ourselves a heap of coarse dirt from a broken mesa? Because, well, I am thinking about doing some terraforming, doing some good terraforming, and, well, I want to also include some coarse dirt and possibly other few items to make this really like stand out and like a custom island. I haven't done this before. I have the coarse dirt, which is crazy. That's good, because now we can actually start doing some major terraforming. I've never done this before. This is going to be a very good experience. Okay, I'm here. I've also got some stone bricks because the design that I'm going to be building is mostly consisted of stone bricks and wait, I've just forgotten. It's also consisted of spruce. Okay, I've got the spruce. That should be enough for now. I might even grab another tree, but I've just noticed. Wow, this stuff actually looks quite nice. I might use that. Is it podzol? Yes. I think this can be like we can replace all the grass in our area with this stuff. I'm gonna have to replace all this dirt as well. Bit of a yikes, but this is all good. Okay, I now have all the materials, and no, they have not disappeared. They have not disappeared out of my inventory. They are in this shulker box because I am organized. Yep. So why don't we get started? The first thing I want to do is start terraforming up to about this height, 5 blocks above water level, which should give us a decent amount, decent amount of height. And then I think we're gonna just build whatever I design and created, which hopefully isn't an issue. Hopefully. So I've begun terraforming the little island, and let's just say this is my first time. So constructive feedback in the comments, please, because yeah, wow, it is something. It's something. Tell me what you think. Ways to improve. I guess the only really way to get good at this is with practice, like all pro builders and all skills. But we still got to add some detail. I haven't even finished this part of it, which I don't know why I'm recording a clip then if I'm not even totally finished. Don't mind me just grabbing a few more bits and pieces of sand so we can decorate more. Okay, I've added some sand, and once again, completely new skill set. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that this episode, but look at this. I think it's looking a little bit better. Maybe. Possibly. We still got to add all the dirt and some podzol maybe. And gravel, of course, because, yeah, we got to texture this a little bit more. And I'm also thinking we do cobblestone around the base, where all the stone is, because we can add a little bit of a gradient. Okay, I'm just back here grabbing some more cobblestone. Which one has the most? There we go. And I've actually just realized we can actually also use cobblestone and stone slabs. I think that'll add a little bit more detail. And yeah, I'm going to craft them when I get there. Okay, I've had the terraforming. No, not the terraforming. The gradient. It's a little bit of a gradient, not really. It's just cobblestone mixed in at the bottom, and I think that's good. You can mainly see it around this side. It's actually not that much. We probably will need to do more. I think the sand is dominating just a little bit. And there's definitely some areas that we need to work on. But I'm going to head on and do some of the top area, which is mainly this part. I'm thinking we have it sloping down a little bit on this side and sloping down a little bit over here. We could go like a bridge leading that way, or we can go a bridge just over there. Okay, after a little bit more time, a little bit, I have successfully created the island. There's just a little bit that's bugging me here, and that's just a little bit that I want to fill in. In the creative world that I was testing in, I actually did some terraforming, and I did do a little bit of a sea cave. But I think this is actually pretty good how it is. Now we have that little option. We can probably have the entrance to the tower this way. And we can also probably have it this way if we want. But we'll change that with time. So yeah, now I guess it's on to actually building the tower. Now for the block palette, I'm thinking we get rid of all this. That's right, I didn't add any gravel. Should probably do that. Okay, slabs have been added. Let's add those to our increasing area of storage. Now, I'm going to use a lot of spruce logs and a lot of spruce stripped logs, so that will be pretty cool. It's something. I'm not sure if it's good. If you're still watching, tell me what you think, because I really would like to know. We're certainly going to have to do a little bit of mob proofing in some areas, so we can do it with carpet and sealands probably. Or even find different ways, like little lanterns. Oh, that could be cool if we put lanterns all around like the cliff edge. That could be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to start building this. I'm not really going to do a time-lapse, unfortunately. If you want to see a time-lapse, then subscribe, like, and I'll do one maybe. I know that I said that I was actually going to get building, but we actually need a few stacks of cracked stone. Okay, just like that, I've done the first floor, and I must say this is actually quite a simplistic build, at least right now it is, before we start decorating. So I think what's left is this is where we're gonna, like, what I'm gonna do is make it look like it is defensible. And why is that oh no. Oh wait, what? As I was saying before, this is the first level, and it's the largest level because, well, this lighthouse isn't gonna be very, wide, I would say. It's gonna be more tall. Now it's not even gonna be that, oh, have I made another mistake? Now we can actually get started because this is going to be like the area that is like defensible. This is going to have like a little bit of battlements on the top. I'm still not very sure what we use for that design, but it's gonna look pretty cool. And then we're going to have another tower going up. I think that'll work. Okay, ta-da. It is the first level's done. It's actually looking a lot like a bit of a castle now, except it's not. It's going to be more of a tower. But I guess that's still what a castle has. Never mind. Okay, now what we need to do is build this tower up. I think this is wide enough. I think that's wide enough for a tower, right? Hopefully it doesn't look too skinny because, well, that would be bad. And I think we are going to go for a slightly taller version. I think the tower that I had before was like 20 blocks high, which, to put in perspective, is a bit higher than this, except we may end up doing even higher still. Wow, in creative this took me so long to build because I had no idea what I was building, but now, well, now it's actually going quite fast. Now I know it does not look like much. I know that. But we still need to add another layer. Wow, we're actually not that far at all. Yeah, but I'm actually speeding through this. Like, I've got a clear view of it in my mind, and I just gotta strip these pieces of lake and we can start on the next floor. The sun is setting on a half-finished project here of a lighthouse. It's pretty cool. We have got like one more floor until we hit the light part, and I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty tall enough, don't you think? The one before was a fraction of this size. It didn't have that extra level up there. So I think that is definitely an improvement then. Maybe we should go a little bit taller. Nah, we're good. We're good. Okay, we've made it to the point where we're at the top of the tower. The tippity top. That room has been completed, and now we need to basically just create the platform at the top. So what I'm thinking is we come out once with trapdoors here. Oops. And then we come out further with wooden slabs. Okay, this little platform, this little lookout platform for the lookouts to come. Man, that actually makes everything look a lot better. This is going to be quite a cool place once we're finished with it. If we do all the terraforming right, I really am actually starting to love that terraforming. It actually might become a new hobby of mine. Yeah, and then what I was thinking is we can use campfires to show smoke with the lantern. That'll probably have a good effect. And do a few other things, of course. Now, I think we might also add some slabs in this. But let's get the general shape at least. Okay, so that's the general shape for it, and then we can have like the lamp coming down from directly above. I think that could work. Yeah, it looks quite good, and then we can have a little bit spiraling up a little bit more. I'll add some slabs to it, and let's see the result. And it turns out that slabs can actually have quite a large difference. I think That looks much better. We might want to change a little bit. Yeah, okay. Just right here. Did I miss this one? Oh, I did. Right there, maybe, and bring this down one. This will make it look a lot better. Before it was looking a bit too chunky and clogged, but with the slabs it makes it look a little bit skinnier. And that's what we like to see. Look at that. Oh. Once we actually get detailing this, adding the cracked stone and lighting it up, I guess, it's going to start looking really cool. Now, the fire. What are we going to do here? We could just... Ta-da! Heading like our lantern. And there we go. There we go. I think that's fine. I'll put some slabs here. I think that'll join it up a little bit more. But otherwise, I think we're done with the lamp part. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the largest. Would we want it larger? How about if we bring the redstone lamp down, the redstone block down one? Okay, I meant bring it down by 2, and I think that looks a lot better. Yep. Okay, I think we can call that a lamp. We may change it in the future. I don't know. Depends what you guys think. Comment down below. If you're still watching, of course. I think that's the top done. Of course, we need to detail it just a little bit. But for now, that's the top done. How about next we add in some detail for the windows? 16 glass panes exactly. That is kind of cool. Now I'm going to quickly detail them all and let's see how it looks. I hope it looks good because I haven't tried this with 2 floors and hopefully it doesn't become too congested. Boom. I think that doesn't look too bad, does it? I think it's pretty good. Now, the other few things. I'm thinking we put some, or maybe even trapdoors on top of these, what do you call them? I called something and I can't remember it right now and I feel so, like, bad. Anyway, I'm gonna add, these fences to the sides and just to give it a little bit more texture. I think that'll look a lot better. And then we can also add some trapdoors or anything to the top of these fortifications. I'm gonna call them that. Oh, and I forgot, we also need to add a couple bits of lanterns above so that we can give that proper medieval effect and also light this place up because I don't want any mobs spawning here. That would not be a great thing. We might also have to do it in some other areas, but for now, it's pretty good. I have done some more stuff. I'm actually gonna put a lamp above this here. That might be a bit too close. And so it has come to my attention that cracked stone slabs do not in fact exist inside the game of Minecraft. My life is a lie. It was logical, okay? It was logical at least. And with that knowledge, I'm going to start this build. Not actually start it. Start building this build. Just never mind. Let's just get started. That looks very nice. I added in some stone, of course, and yeah. This tower is pretty much complete. The only thing that is left really is to decorate the inside, I don't know, and build the bridge. Now, I didn't really say that we'd be building the bridge, but I'm actually going to for sure. I'm thinking we build it along right here. I'm going to put another lantern to signify that we're going to build it. Okay, so this is going to be another entrance to the place. I'm going to put this coarse dirt over here. Okay, and basically what I'm going to do is build a bridge that goes from here at like a slight diagonal all the way to that shoreline. I'm not sure how we're going to link it up to the rest of the village or anything, but yeah, we're going to do it. And I'm going to do it right now. First, I got to go into creative, of course, and work out how to build it. And yeah, that should be fun. So I just noticed that I was looking back at all the clips I made, and yeah, we don't have enough time to do a bridge coming over to here. So I'm going to leave that till next episode, but until then, enjoy these last little camera shots using my spectator mode. And yeah, it's going to look really cool because I think this looks extra good at night especially. And yeah, while I'm at it, yeah, goodbye.